Oba Femi.
Oba Femi, congratulations. You outlasted 29 men. Now you hold the future. You're looking at your future right now. You're looking at the World Heavyweight Champion. Pick me!
Seth Rollins almost forcing Oba Femi to pick him at WrestleMania.
Hold up. Oba. Don't let him rush you. If you want the biggest fight, then you already know what that is. You pick John Cena.
Kiss my ass!
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of CJ Universe Mode. Tonight it is Raw. We are in Glasgow, Scotland at the Oba Arena. This is the premiere of Raw, the first ever Raw episode in our WWE 2k26 Universe Mode series. What a stacked night we have ahead of us. Our new World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins, is here, and he will be live kicking things off here in Scotland after defeating CM Punk at the Royal Rumble. And talking about CM Punk, he's also here with us tonight in Scotland as he participates in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match, taking on this man right here, Big Bronson and also Matt Hardy, who will go on to London and the Elimination Chamber. Also Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre is here in his hometown, home country of Scotland. He's here live with us. Seth Rollins will be here with us, as mentioned. We'll kick things off. A new World Heavyweight Champion. What does he have to say following an insane ending to Royal Rumble Night 2? Also, will be Bronson Reed, CM Punk, or Matt Hardy, who goes on to the six-man Elimination Chamber match in London, UK at the Wembley Stadium. Also, our Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Nia Jax, following a disqualification at the Royal Rumble against Lita, where Stephanie Vaquer interrupted. She will be live with us right here following that attack from Stephanie Vaquer at the Royal Rumble in Quebec City. Huge crowd here in Scotland. They are all quite excited. Chants of Oba Femi, chants of CM Punk. They're all quite ready for what will be an insane Raw episode. Our first ever episode of Raw in our WWE 2k26 Universe Mode series, live in Glasgow, Scotland at the Oba Arena. And we are ready to kick things off here with our visionary, with our revolutionary, with our World Heavyweight Champion, with Seth freaking Rollins.
Burn
We all saw what happened at the Royal Rumble when Seth Rollins interrupted our Royal Rumble winner Oba Femi and quite urged him to make his choice for WrestleMania. Wants to challenge Oba Femi, was quite forcing it, but Oba Femi not taking any decision, at least for now. Well, Seth Rollins is here, live with us on Raw in Scotland. The fans are chanting, the fans are singing, and they're all ready for whatever our World Heavyweight Champion has to say.
Glasgow, welcome your visionary. Welcome your revolutionary. Welcome your World Heavyweight Champion. At Royal Rumble, CM Punk learned exactly what happens when you stand in my way. You lose. I stand here today as the face of Monday Night Raw, once again at the top where I belong. And now, this is bigger than just Seth Rollins. This is the era of the visionaries. Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre are not waiting for the future, we are building it. At Royal Rumble, the world watched as The Rock returned. The so-called final boss came back and made his statement. Rock, you had a choice. You could have stood beside power. You could have joined the visionaries. Instead, you chose chaos. A rock bottom to John Cena. A rock bottom to me. But understand this, legends return for moments. The visionaries are forever. Now, Oba Femi, Royal Rumble winner. You may have earned a WrestleMania opportunity, but that doesn't mean you're ready for Seth Rollins. So if you want to prove yourself, tonight, you go through Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre. Three stages of hell.
And now Oba Femi seemingly confirming a match against Drew McIntyre, but in a 3 stages of hell match? What is going on? And now Oba Femi going after Seth Rollins. And Oba Femi having Seth up in the air with a fall from grace. Oba Femi drops Seth Rollins on the mat, leaves the ring, And the fans are chanting loud. Oba, Oba, Oba.
Normal match. Extreme rules. Falls count anywhere. Oba, I accept.
McIntyre accepts Oba's 3 Stages of Hell challenge. It's official in our main event. Drew against Oba.
Jacob, let's skip the formalities. I want my rematch. Seth Rollins stole my World Heavyweight Championship, and you know damn well I deserve the opportunity to take it back. I carried Raw. I carried this championship. And now I'm supposed to just stand around while Seth pretends this is his era?
Punk, nobody's questioning what you've done. You are a fighting champion, but Royal Rumble is over. This is a new road now. And if you want another shot at Seth Rollins, you're gonna have to earn it.
Earn it? I already earned it, Jake. I was champion.
And now you're not. So here how this works. You prove you still belong at the top, then we can talk about championship opportunities. Until then, no shortcut.
You want me to prove myself? Fine, I'll prove it. But when I get my hands on Seth Rollins again, I'm taking back what's mine.
CM Punk has let our general manager know that he is not done with Seth freaking Rollins. But tonight in our main event, it is official. 3 Stages of Hell. Drew McIntyre against Oba Femi. Oba needs to prove himself, as Seth Rollins mentioned earlier. Can he do it against Drew McIntyre in 3 Stages of Hell before he faces Seth Rollins at WrestleMania? In our main event on episode 16, later on in a couple weeks, Rollins defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Oba Femi, the Men's Royal Rumble winner. Bronson Reed probably my pick for this matchup. To go at the Elimination Chamber, Bronson Reed against CM Punk against Matt Hardy. That's up next. Matt Hardy, who is a World Tag Team Champion with Jeff Hardy on Raw. Bronson Reed, a former Intercontinental Champion. One of the most dominant figures in this roster. But there's also this man, the so-called best in the world. Who goes on at the Elimination Chamber? Well, Hunter Jacob did tell CM Punk that he has to prove himself to getting a title shot against Seth Rollins yet again. He needs to climb up the ranks. Well, this is a good start for CM Punk. If he could win this matchup, this huge triple threat, and then go on in London and potentially win the Elimination Chamber, he's going to get a shot at a world title again. But I might have to wait for Seth Rollins, though, as Oba Femi is going up against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Can he potentially insert himself? I don't know. Honestly, it's up to them to figure it out. I'm sure Jeff Hardy is watching and admiring Matt Hardy's entrance right here, and just believing in Matt Hardy. He is believing in Matt Hardy for this matchup and for a potential chance at Matt Hardy going to London in the Elimination Chamber. This is the road to a double champion here for Matt Hardy. And now let this match begin. CM Punk going after Matt Hardy to kick things off, and going face-to-face with big Bronson Reed, both delivering some kicks. And now Matt Hardy with a little roll-up to CM Punk. CM Punk easily kicking out, but now Bronson Reed going after Matt Hardy. The double axe handle, but now CM Punk with a neck breaker to the big Bronson Reed. And missing a drop kick on Matt Hardy, who's outside the ring with a kendo stick. And CM Punk with a drop kick, successful this time against Matt Hardy. Bronson with a huge German suplex. Matt Hardy with a clothesline to Bronson from the back. Chaos is what we should expect for triple threat matches. That's for sure. Bronson kicks out. CM Punk was right here. Delivers a DDT to Matt Hardy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell to know all about CJ Wrestling. CM Punk with a running bulldog to Bronson Reed. Bronson might have been busted open. Matt Hardy leg drop to Bronson. Again, big stakes here. The winner qualifies for the Elimination Chamber match in London at the Wembley Stadium. Over 80,000 people will be strong in attendance. So it's quite the show, quite the preview to WrestleMania. As Bronson Reed entering the ring yet again, going after Matt Hardy. Irish whips him into the corner. And now it's Bronson Reed who's just going to launch Hardy into the other corner. And now it's CM Punk. CM Punk with a lariat to big Bronson Reed. And CM Punk reversing Matt Hardy's attempt with the kendo stick and delivering it instead to him. And now CM Punk with a sort of neck breaker. And Bronson Reed's back dominant as ever. Welcome back to CJ Raw, the premiere of Raw right here. Who qualifies for the Elimination Chamber? Will it be Bronson Reed, CM Punk, or Matt Hardy? Time to find out as we get deeper into this matchup. Matt Hardy with a knee to the nuts of CM Punk. And Matt Hardy with that kendo stick that he brought in inside the ring. CM Punk will escape. But we see a big Bronson Reed running like Flash and going on to CM Punk and going on to Matt Hardy. Bronson Reed, before the ad break, was as dominant as ever, and he's still continuing this dominance right here. Bronson Reed chopping Matt Hardy, chopping CM Punk. Scotland's experiencing the Bronson Reed train, who he just collides and runs through the tracks. CM Punk and Matt Hardy back inside of the ring, exchanging strikes, and now Matt Hardy with a signature move, and Bronson Reed going for a crossbody on Matt Hardy, completely missing and getting hit with a kendo stick on the neck, I believe. And now Matt Hardy going for the twist of fate. CM Punk reversing. CM Punk reversing, going for a potential GTS to Matt Hardy. He hits it successfully. And now Bronson Reed was on the top rope, dodging Punk's attempt at a strike. And now Bronson Reed with a finishing move to CM Punk. And Bronson Reed for the win to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. But Matt Hardy was right there. And that will be a kick out at 1. Fortunately for CM Punk, Matt Hardy was there to save the day. But now Bronson Reed with a power slam to Matt Hardy onto the kendo stick. But now getting hit by Punk's neck breaker. And now CM Punk climbing the top rope. He's going full on Macho Man mode with a diving elbow drop. His signature elbow drop to big Bronson Reed. And now CM Punk throwing Bronson Reed outside the ring. But Matt Hardy's there with a chair in back. But Punk with ultra senses, ultra spidey senses, catches Matt Hardy with a GTS. And a cover and a victory for CM Punk. The best in the world defeats Matt Hardy and Bronson Reed and qualifies for the Elimination Chamber match in London later on this month. And for the first man to qualify in that 6-man Elimination Chamber match. The road to getting back some gold begins right here for CM Punk. Huge win, huge step 1 completed for CM Punk. And he can be proud, and he's trying to prove to Jacob and he deserves that rematch against Seth Rollins, but not only deserves a rematch against Seth, but he deserves to be a world champion again. Hunter Jacobs, I felt, was quite aggressive with him. But hey, it all starts out. CM Punk qualifies for the Elimination Chamber match in London. Our next premium live event. It will be a hard match to win, that's for sure. But if one man can do it, it's the best in the world, CM Punk. But who's this? Assaulting CM Punk with some punches to the face. And now CM Punk trying to escape this masked man. And now this masked person with a German suplex. What is going on?
Hey guys, welcome to Raw. Me and Matt just wanted to be the first to say, we're glad you're here. The Hardy Boys have always been fighting champions, and that's not changing anytime soon. So if you boys came to Monday Night Raw looking to make an impact, just know, whenever you want a shot, all you gotta do is ask. Because me and my brother are ready to fight anybody, anytime. Welcome to Raw.
The Usos have been traded to Raw. Former tag team on SmackDown, but Hunter Jacobs acquired them via a trade that involves the Bloodline going to SmackDown and the Usos coming to Raw. Welcome, the Usos, to Raw. Our main event, Drew McIntyre against Oba Femi, 3 Stages of Hell later on tonight. But up next, Nia Jax, our Women's World Heavyweight Champion, who will be coming to this ring very soon. Let's take a look at our next event. What is next going on in this CJ Universe mode? Well, Italy, get ready for the SmackDown premiere. On episode 4, Raw return to Manchester, UK. Episode 5 for SmackDown. We continue the road to Elimination Chamber. We head to Greece and Athens. For episode 6, we head to Cardiff in the UK for Raw. Episode 7, we head to double it gnarly, but now let's... Oh, I'm getting him. Yes, I just got a message, and as we see here backstage, Nia Jax, Stephanie Vaquer, and Lita are brawling it out in the parking lot. Nia Jax, who was supposed to come here in the ring and talk to the universe, you know, about the future of her title reign and, you know, what's next for the Irresistible Force. But clearly we knew it a little what was next at the Rumble, and now this is just confirmation. All of these three women hate each other for some reason. Lita, a Hall of Famer who wants the gold, and Stephanie Vaquer, a rookie who wants the gold. They seem to contradict, and Nia Jax is just, oh my goodness! Nia Jax is just there watching as Lita just launched Stephanie Vaquer onto the concrete. And Vaquer, surprisingly, still alive. And yes, I'm not over-exaggerating. Vaquer, who's still alive. And now Vaquer, who's trying to get her revenge and throwing Lita. Oh my god! Oh! Please cut the feed! Eventful Raw episode, to say the least, here in Glasgow, Scotland, at the Oba Femi Arena. A lot of things have happened tonight, and we're not even done, because up next, it is Oba Femi against Drew McIntyre in the 3 stages of a Hell match. Drew McIntyre, part of the Visionaries, trying to help Seth Rollins maybe earn the edge when we get to WrestleMania, as it goes on against Oba Femi, Seth's challenger. But next episode of Raw, Roman Reigns returns. The OTC is back on the red brand, and he will be live right here on our next Raw episode. The Elimination Chamber qualifiers continue. Edge, who returned to the Royal Rumble, well, he makes his Raw debut here against Rezar and Omos. 2 big men. We're going to battle it out with Edge. And the women's qualifying matches begin. Huge triple threat match. Former world champs Becky Lynch and Jade Cargill, and then Liv Morgan inserted into the frame. But talking about women and insane huge matches, Nia Jax, it's official, will defend her Women's World Heavyweight Championship against Lita and Stephanie Vaquer at the Elimination Chamber, and that is confirmed by your Raw General Manager, Haunted Jacob. But now I believe it is main event time. They are loud. Scotland's loud for their hometown psychopath, Drew McIntyre, who will battle Oba Femi up next in a 3 stages of a Hell match. And he confirmed in our opening segment that the first stage will be a normal match. The second stage will be an Extreme Rules match. And that final stage, falls count anywhere. So referee, Mr. Ryan Tran, you better get ready to move from inside the ring to outside the ring, into the fans, into the backstage area. You better get ready, because anything's possible when we get to the falls count anywhere stage. All we know is that these two men are going to kill each other. Seth Rollins is all smiles backstage, as there is about a 99% chance that Oba Femi will get brutalized, will get violently hammered tonight. This is a Scottish psychopath that we're talking about. Oba Femi, who eliminated Roman Reigns in the final two at the Royal Rumble and was able to get that Rumble victory. And Oba made his choice. Oba made his choice to challenge Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. We all know how he went to the Royal Rumble though. He told John Cena, "Kiss my ass." I quote Oba Femi. He did say "kiss my ass" to John Cena. So a sign that he was going to face Seth Rollins and he knew it. But let's begin. Main event, 3 stages of hell. Two big men. Face to face right here. We are live in Glasgow, Scotland, and Oba Femi battles the hometown hero, I should say, Drew McIntyre, but he's more of a hometown warrior, hometown psychopath. As Drew McIntyre Irish whipping Oba Femi, jumping on top of him, and now going possibly for a suplex. Oba Femi dodging it, and both men locking it in yet again. Oba Femi with a bear hug to Drew McIntyre. This is your main event. 3 stages of hell. Live at the Oval Hydro Arena. McIntyre putting some pressure to the head of Oba Femi. And now Oba Femi reversing the pressure. As Oba Femi looking to prove himself to Seth Rollins here. Potentially beating one of the Visionaries members, Drew McIntyre. Actually, the only member aside from Seth Rollins in the Visionaries. McIntyre goes for a pin. Oba kicks out in 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell to know all about CJ Wrestling. And we thank you all for doing that. As Oba Femi clotheslining Drew McIntyre. And now Oba Femi with another clothesline to McIntyre. And there are some boos towards Oba Femi. Again, we are in Drew McIntyre's hometown, so this is pretty logical. But again, Oba Femi booed or cheered, whatever. He's getting some reaction anywhere we go. McIntyre, who had that foot on the rope. Very smart by Drew. And now Oba Femi colliding with McIntyre, but now Drew with a lariat. And now it's McIntyre who's going to deliver some clotheslines to Oba Femi, and now McIntyre just assaulting Oba. And with another lariat, probably Seth Rollins' advice to Drew McIntyre was just to punish Oba Femi as much early on. This is a 3 stages of hell match. So this match will be long for sure, but the more punishment you put on early, the easier it will be for you when we get to the end. As McIntyre not letting Oba Femi create some huge viral moment on top. Instead, McIntyre wants to create something viral. A huge man jumping is usually, it does not end well. But now Oba Femi! And now McIntyre with a Claymore! Claymore to Oba Femi! To potentially earn that first victory in that first stage, but no, Ryan Tran says 2. Oba Femi kicking out after a Claymore kick. Really smart from Drew McIntyre. Seems like he had it planned, going for another Claymore. Oba Femi reversing. And now Oba Femi was going to Irish whip Drew McIntyre and throwing him on so high. Throwing him so high, and he collided so harshly with that man that Oba Femi this time throwing him, but catching him with a choke slam. Oba Femi with a choke slam, his signature choke slam, and can Drew McIntyre kick out? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. I thought he did, but absolutely not. Oba Femi with a huge first stage victory. As Oba Femi wins this normal match, we will move on to the second stage, the Extreme Rules match. That stage will go down up next. Oba Femi and Drew McIntyre continues. We are now at our second stage right here. Drew McIntyre with a Claymore. 3 stages of the Hell match continues. Didn't even have time to reintroduce you guys to the superstars of the matchup. No, McIntyre with a Claymore kick to kick off stage number 2 of this 3 stages of the Hell match. Oba Femi, who's going to face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania in Atlanta at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium on episode 16. This is episode 2. This is Raw. We are coming off of a hot Royal Rumble event, 2-night spectacular, where we saw huge returns, but also the return of The Rock. The return that shocked all of us. And now McIntyre using that steel chair that Oba brought in, and now McIntyre. Oh no. With an inverted suplex, and Oba Femi landed on those steel steps, and McIntyre going for the pin. If McIntyre does not win this stage, he loses. Oba Femi, if he wins this stage, he wins the match. He wins the war here in this 3 stages of hell. But Oba Femi throwing Drew in the corner, and now Femi with a body slam, and McIntyre's foot, I believe, landed on the steel steps. Drew McIntyre's feet are very important if he wants to deliver that Claymore. But Oba Femi with a steel chair, blasting McIntyre with some hits. Oba Femi just showing his true dominance and his true control over a visionary member. McIntyre, but now it's Oba Femi. His bottom landing on the steel steps, and now McIntyre with a leg drop. Dodging is Oba Femi, and now with a clothesline. Femi doesn't like not being in control. Don't forget, next episode, Roman Reigns returns to the Raw brand, and then some qualifying matches will continue on our next Raw episode. But now it's Oba Femi who used the garbage can lid to assault McIntyre. Quite the creative weapon to use in this 3 stages of hell match. But again, what do we expect? This stage is an Extreme Rules match, where things will get extreme. But now Drew McIntyre with a future shock DDT. And Oba Femi's knee landing on the garbage lid. We'll be back. Welcome back to stage number 2 of this 3 Stages of Hell match. Oba Femi in a powerbomb position. He has Drew McIntyre where he wants him. And now, oh! An inverted powerbomb. McIntyre was able to escape that garbage can lid. Fortunately for him, and now it's Oba Femi who threw a steel chair to McIntyre. And now Oba Femi has a microphone in his hands and just assaulting McIntyre's face with it. Oba Femi, quite the performance in this 3 Stages of Hell match. In an away game. Because he's in Drew McIntyre's hometown. This is an away game for Oba Femi. And has him in a powerbomb position, and another inverted DDT, but McIntyre this time landing on the steel steps. Oh my lord. Seems like Oba Femi is the psychopath in this matchup. Stole McIntyre's moniker. And it's Oba Femi with a fall from grace. And for the victory. But McIntyre surprisingly kicking out at 2. But Oba Femi is not done yet with another fall from grace. Femi taking advantage of a damaged Drew McIntyre and a 3rd fall from grace. And Oba Femi is not even done yet. This is honestly sad for Drew McIntyre in his hometown, trying to show his worth as well to Seth Rollins, you know, for being a visionary, but so far no vision at all for McIntyre. But oh, he kicks out! Maybe the vision has not started yet. McIntyre with the Claymore for the win! Kick out by Oba Femi. Wow, man, wow, man, wow. McIntyre shocking myself, shocking the crowd in Scotland. How quickly he got up from so many finishing moves from Oba Femi and was able to hit that Claymore kick. I don't know how, but he was able to hit it. But again, this is a must-win for Drew McIntyre. This stage is a must-win. Because Oba Femi is leading the 3 Stages of Hell match 1-0. As both men trading blows here in our main event in Scotland for the Raw premiere. Quite the show we had tonight. Not even done yet. McIntyre with a Glasgow kiss. And he's looking for that Claymore, and it connects. McIntyre with a Claymore kick to Oba Femi. And he's not done yet with a 2nd Claymore kick. And this is what Drew needed. A victory in stage number 2. McIntyre has won the Extreme Rules stage, and only 1 stage remains. Falls count anywhere. McIntyre, Oba Femi, it is tied 1-1. Whoever wins this is your winner. Will it be Drew McIntyre or will it be Oba Femi? Well, we're going to find out up next. The final stage of this epic 3 Stages of Hell match between Oba Femi and Drew McIntyre. It begins right here, right now. Some Drew McIntyre chants. Scotland is sort of divided. Do they go with the rising star Oba Femi? Or do they go with hometown psychopath McIntyre himself? Who goes for a roll-up, trying to shock Oba Femi in this final stage. Again, these two are quite tired, quite exhausted. So it's gonna go down to a small little mistake. And that's where we're gonna find out who wins. As now both men exchanging strikes, trading blows yet again. Seth Rollins definitely watching. Looking at his Royal Rumble. Help Drew McIntyre. Really joined the Visionary and the Royal Rumble, helping him grab that World Heavyweight Championship. And then we have on the other side the Royal Rumble winner, Oba Femi, who choke slams Drew McIntyre for the win. But McIntyre kicks out at 2. This is indeed awesome. Quite an excellent main event in Scotland. More than 40,000 people live in attendance at the OVO Hydro Arena. And now the ref accidentally getting hit by Drew McIntyre. And the ref is down. Again, the stage falls count anywhere. So we need the ref to travel, whether it's inside the ring or outside the ring, to make the count. If he is down and out, he cannot do that. But he's fortunately back up. And McIntyre is looking to continue the assault on Oba Femi. Again, Seth Rollins definitely watching. On the other one hand, he has his WrestleMania challenger, Oba Femi. On the other hand, he has his tag team partner, Drew McIntyre, part of the Visionary. If you think about it, he did say Oba Femi has to show his worth. But if you think about it, Drew McIntyre also has to show his worth. McIntyre has to show that he's a visionary, a revolutionary, a future world champion. And Oba Femi has to show Seth Rollins that he actually has a chance of beating him at WrestleMania. And now McIntyre, who got clotheslines the referee. The referee got in McIntyre's way. He was about to Claymore Oba Femi, but the ref was in his way, and McIntyre Claymored the referee. And he's looking to make Oba Femi tap out. And Femi taps out, but the ref is not looking. He's down and out and just got up. And that would have been a victory for Drew McIntyre, because this is a false count anywhere. And McIntyre's angry. Oh, McIntyre's angry, but I mean, McIntyre, you did Claymore the referee. You did Claymore, unfortunately for you, the referee. And now Femi, who clotheslines Drew McIntyre, who was distracted by Ryan Tran's, according to him, pathetic referee performance. It's okay, Ryan Tran. We all love you. We all support you. We're all for you. Technically, obviously, not everyone is for you. And one of these men that is not for you is Drew McIntyre. And now Drew McIntyre and Oba Femi traveling into the crowd. Scotland is quite excited to see these two. But I don't know what they are planning here, as Oba Femi is making his way into that area where it contains some weapons. And McIntyre joins him. And now McIntyre with a Glasgow kiss. This is McIntyre's chance right in front of his hometown crowd. Throwing chairs to Oba Femi. Chairs, bats, you name it. Trying to bury Oba Femi. But Femi's back up. But now McIntyre with a Claymore for the win. Drew McIntyre. But no, Oba Femi kicking out at 2.9. McIntyre, who buried Oba Femi, and Oba Femi went gorilla mode and got up. And Drew just ended all of that. Just Claymored his face in half. But now it's Drew McIntyre, who has him in a suplex position and is going to suplex him into that crate. And Drew McIntyre going absolutely insane. He's trying to win for Seth Rollins. Going for a Claymore, Oba Femi dodging. And now it's Oba Femi. Oh no. Oba Femi fall from grace on the crate. And McIntyre's back just shattered in half. And Femi continuing the assault with a bat. This 3 stages of hell is reaching its peak, reaching its conclusion, reaching its climax. Question is, who will leave Scotland victorious? Will it be Oba Femi, who faces Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship, the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble winner? Or will it be Drew McIntyre, the Scottish warrior, Scottish psychopath, member of the Visionaries? We know Drew McIntyre can be ruthless, but oh my God, getting DDT'd from the barricade by Oba Femi. As I was mentioning, McIntyre, we know, can be ruthless in these Falls Count Anywhere matches. We saw it at Bad Blood, where he faced Cody Rhodes and defeated Cody Rhodes, and in, I think, one of the craziest matches in CJ history, where McIntyre obliterated Cody Rhodes at Bad Blood. So we know he can do it. But this is Oba Femi we're talking about, and Drew McIntyre getting that wrench and attacking and assaulting Oba Femi. And McIntyre was in a run towards Oba and absolutely giving him a huge whip with that wrench. And Drew, you might as well just pin Oba Femi. But Drew says, let me grab a stop sign, but he might have gotten caught. Drew gets caught. Oba Femi with a signature move. And for the win. 2, 3. Oh, Drew McIntyre kicks out. Oh my God. This is insane. And now Oba Femi dropping Drew McIntyre. And he's gonna put him on top of that announcer's table. Things are not looking good for Drew McIntyre. Now both men exchanging some blows, but Drew McIntyre, white noise to Oba Femi through the announcer's table. But Oba Femi kicking out. Oh crap! I can't believe it. And now both men looking at each other from the top rope, from the heavens. They know that they have reached hell, not heaven. They've reached hell. What a main event in Scotland. McIntyre, who puts Oba Femi on that top rope. And Drew McIntyre What is he looking to do to Oba Femi next? Seems like every possible situation has happened in this matchup, but we did not get this superplex in this matchup. Both superstars are down. McIntyre gets up. McIntyre can pull off a huge comeback, winning stage 2 and possibly winning stage 3 here. And McIntyre with some powder. McIntyre blinding his opponent with powder. Did he talk to Mr. Fuji by any chance? McIntyre using powder. And now grabbing the stop sign and hitting Oba Femi. This could be it. But Oba Femi kicking out. Even if he was blinded by that powder. And that is how McIntyre was able to grab that stop sign and throw it on Oba Femi. And I was going to hit Oba Femi yet again. And just like that stop sign says, can we please stop this match? These men for sure have injuries. But this could become aggravated injuries. And man, it could potentially lead Oba Femi to not getting his matchup at WrestleMania. McIntyre hits a Claymore to Oba. This might have been Seth Rollins' idea. That Oba Femi enters this match and gets injured. So then he cannot participate at WrestleMania. Seems like that is happening. As McIntyre going for that final Claymore kick to end it all, but falling on the top sign as Oba Femi dodges it. And Oba Femi falls from grace. 1, 2, 3. Oba Femi has won the 3 stages of Hell match. And Seth Rollins, you better be ready, because the Nigerian giant, the Nigerian ruler, Oba Femi, is ready for you. What a victory, what a main event. And Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, in the ring. Going face to face with Oba Femi. We saw in the beginning of the show Oba Femi dropping Seth Rollins. And now Oba Femi defeats Drew McIntyre. And now Seth Rollins is just watching Oba Femi, staring him down. Into his eyes, and Oba Femi is just looking too powerful, man. He's another breed. And Rollins might be scared for once. We will see you on the next Raw episode in Manchester, UK, but we're going to see you on our next CJ Universe Mode episode for SmackDown live from Italy. Thanks for watching.